He said it had to be done. The disturbing Utah triple murder confession. Welcome back to Unveiled Truth, Crime Tales, the channel where we uncover real cases, shocking confessions, and the dark truths behind some of the most disturbing crimes. If you enjoy true crime stories that dive deep into real investigations, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications because we upload gripping cases just like this one. Tonight's story begins on a quiet hiking trail in southern Utah, a place meant for peace, nature, and adventure. But on one shocking afternoon, it became the center of a triple homicide investigation that would leave investigators stunned. And when the suspect was finally caught, he allegedly told police something chilling. He said, "It had to be done." This is the disturbing case of Ivan Miller and the Utah triple killing. On March 5th, authorities in Utah launched a homicide investigation after two women were found dead near the Cocks Comb Trailhead, a remote hiking area. The victims were later identified as Dewey, 65, and Natalie Graves, 34. The two women were related, aunt and niece, and had reportedly gone to the trail for a simple outdoor outing. But something terrible happened there. When their husbands discovered their bodies and alerted authorities around 4:25 p.m., a massive investigation began immediately. At first, investigators believed the attack may have been targeted. But as the case unfolded, something even more disturbing emerged. This wasn't the first victim. Investigators soon discovered another shocking piece of the puzzle. Earlier that same day, 86-year-old Margaret Oldroyd had also been killed. Unlike the other victims, Oldroyd had been attacked inside her own home. Authorities responding to a welfare check reportedly found blood marks and drag marks in the house. Investigators believe the victim had been moved from the home, possibly using a wheelbarrow. Even more chilling, her vehicle was missing. At this point, detectives realized they were likely dealing with a single suspect responsible for multiple killings. The investigation quickly led authorities to 22-year-old Ivan Miller. According to charging documents filed in Utah's 6th District Court, Miller was arrested and charged with 3 counts of aggravated murder. Investigators say Miller allegedly admitted to carrying out the attacks. According to the documents, he told law enforcement that he used a .45 caliber handgun during the killings. He also allegedly admitted to stabbing one victim after she continued moving. The motive he reportedly gave was simple and disturbing. He said he needed money, and that it had to be done. However, investigators say Miller also told officers that he did not like doing it. After the first killing, investigators say Miller allegedly took Margaret Oldroyd's Buick. But according to charging documents, he later decided he didn't like the vehicle and wanted a different one. That's when he reportedly encountered Dewey and Natalie Graves near the hiking trail. After the attack, Miller allegedly moved the victims' bodies and took credit cards to buy gasoline. He then fled the area using one of the victims' Subaru Outbacks. But that decision would ultimately lead to his capture. The stolen Subaru contained a key fob tracking system, which allowed authorities to locate the vehicle. Investigators also used automated license plate readers and real-time vehicle tracking technology. These systems led authorities across state lines. By Thursday morning, Miller was tracked to Pagosa Springs, Colorado. There, law enforcement took him into custody. Officials say Miller told investigators he had been trying to travel to Iowa. Court records reveal that Miller had already faced legal trouble before this case. He had previously been booked into a jail in Davis County, Iowa on December 31st. Those charges reportedly included burglary, theft, marijuana possession, unlawful weapon possession. He was scheduled to appear in court for those charges when he was arrested in connection with the Utah killings. At the moment, Miller is being held in Archuleta County, Colorado, while authorities prepare for his extradition to Utah. Prosecutors have charged him with 3 counts of aggravated murder, one of the most serious charges under Utah law. Investigators also say the 3 victims did not appear to have any connection to Miller prior to the crimes. The investigation into the case is still ongoing. This case has left many people asking the same question. How could 3 completely unrelated women become victims in a single day? And what truly drove the suspect to commit such devastating crimes? As investigators continue to search for answers, the families of the victims are left grieving an unimaginable loss. Stories like this remind us just how fragile safety can sometimes be. Thank you for watching Unveiled Truth, Crime Tales. If you want more deep dive, true crime stories like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And if you found this case disturbing or surprising, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay safe. And remember, sometimes the truth is darker than fiction.